Hi, I'm Shannon Peck, and I want to talk to you about a huge opening to intimacy, and that's the love skill on ask a love question. Ask a love question. So what the heck is that? Well, they kind of go in gradations. A simple love question that Scott and I often ask when we go out for lunch or, standing in line at the grocery store is we pause and look at someone in the eye and smile, because we're giving signals that it's safe, it's okay, we're friendly, we mean well. So we might pause and smile and say, "So Jennifer, what's the most significant thing going on in your life right now?" And there's silence. I don't speak. Scott doesn't speak. That's the time to shut up. Be mute, because they're going to think, am I safe? Well, they are smiling. I guess I'm safe. That's a pretty good question. And they're going to go within. It's a delicious, wonderful question to ask someone. Who's asked you a wonderful question like that lately? Wouldn't you love to answer it? And so we get all kinds of answers. 99% of the people answer. And they say, "You really want to know?" "Yeah, we would love to know." "Well, I just broke up with my boyfriend." Or "My parent is in the hospital." Or "I'm moving," or "I just graduated," or there's all kinds of things that people tell us. And so what do we do with that information? That's where you connect with intimacy. It's not about getting the information on someone. It's about what do you do once you know something like that. So we'll say, "Well, that's fantastic. Congratulations," or "How wonderful." Or if it's something sad, we'll say, "Well, golly, I'm so sorry to hear that, and we'll surely be holding a wonderful good thought for you today and your parent," or whatever's going on. We might even say, "You'll be in our prayers today. We'll really hold this high." And in that way, there's so much intimacy, and it's really easy and quick. So that would be an easy love question to ask. A more advanced one might be, well, I'll tell you, I'm going to go out a little bit later with a girlfriend, and I'm going to ask her this question. And this is something, I know her. She's a very deep person. She runs deep, so I'm going to meet the depth of the intensity of where she lives and where she loves to be in her heart. And my question might be, so what in your life is calling you higher right now? Isn't that a great question? What in your life is calling you higher right now? We could all ask ourselves that question every day. And in order to go deep and become deep with ourselves and real and intimate with ourselves, to connect with ourselves and to connect with someone else at that level is just, people can't even believe the gift you're giving them, because you're really opening up to listening. And these are the communication skills that create intimacy. Everybody wants more intimacy, and everybody thinks, a Hallmark card and a candlelight and going out to dinner. I'm sorry, that doesn't guarantee intimacy at all. And it can't always be physical with someone either. And really, to create intimacy all the time, when your heart is open, you want to connect. That's all there is to it. And when your heart is open, you want to connect with someone, you want to create some kind of intimate moment with them. Without embarrassment, of course, and without interfering with their privacy, but in a very polite, socially accepted way. Asking a love question is the perfect way to create intimacy. You can do it all day long with everybody you know, and there's so many wonderful love questions. What's the most significant thing going on in your life right now? What's going on in your heart? That's a little more intimate. What are you passionate about? What's the biggest passion in your life? They're wonderful love questions, and they all, as we become quiet, and that is the key to intimacy, because somebody's got to be listening. If one person is doing all the talking, you don't have intimacy. And intimacy requires a breakthrough. Somebody has got to have the courage to break through the barrier and cross over to probably a place that is outside your comfort zone, because it's something new, and move into their space, into their heart a little bit, and connect. It takes courage to create intimacy. It takes courage to ask a simple love question, and after you do it a few times, you'll think, "Well, what was I worried about?" It'll go so well for you. So please go out there, create way more intimacy by beginning to ask a love question.